today we are going to use the graphing calculators to help us explore absolute value functions. There's a couple things that I need to show you in the calculator before we get going, but I would like us to graph this first problem without using the graphing calculator because I want you to see what absolute value does. So, on this first problem, we are going to do a table of values. And let's do -2, 0, and 2. We'll just plug 3 numbers in. I picked a negative number, 0, and a positive number. So if we plug in -2, what is the absolute value of -2? Positive 2. What is the absolute value of 0? And what is the absolute value of positive 2? Positive 2. So if we plot this, -2, 2, 0, 0, and 2, 2. This is, it kind of looks like it'd be a parabola, but it's actually a V shape. So it's 2 straight lines. The absolute value function shows you that everything is positive. When you plug something into the absolute value function, it turns it positive. So the absolute value of 5 is 5. The absolute value of -5 is 5. It's this V-shaped graph. It is symmetrical, and this one appears to from the vertex. This point is called the vertex. We might as well start using proper terminology from the get-go. From the vertex, this graph goes up 1, out 1, up 1, out 1 to form the V shape. Now let's look at this graph using the graphing calculator. So, first of all, turn your graphing calculator on. Can't do a whole lot without it being on. At the top left button, the little yellow button, it says y equals. Please press the y equals button. Now, before you do anything, please look up at the top. Do you see where it says plot 1, plot 2, plot 3? Are any of them highlighted the way mine is? Okay, good. I don't want them to be highlighted. If, for some reason, one of those plots is highlighted, use your up arrow to go up there, and then push enter, and that will unhighlight it. You want those to be off, so you want them to not be highlighted. Okay? In the y1 line, we are going to enter in the absolute value of x. According to our notes, the calculator keystrokes are y equals to get into this menu, the math button, which is directly below the second and the alpha buttons. Once you're in the math button, at the top, do you see where it says math? Next to that, it says num for number. Use your right arrow to go over to the number tab. And then your first option is abs. Abs means absolute value. So push enter, and that will give you the absolute value function in your y equals table. So one more time, that was math button, right arrow once to get to the number menu, and then press enter. We need to get x inside that absolute value function. To get your x, that would be the button that's diagonal down from the second button. It says x, t, theta, n. That is your variable button. Please push that to get your x.